8 numara. Nie, dawaj karaja.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fella Ruben Neves can qualify as football's equivalent to a quarterback, Peter, especially when it comes to hitting his targets with those long-range passes. There's no doubt who is the creative brain in this side.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. He has found the way through. Caicedo.
Oh, no.
Roberto Carlos.
Ora de Rossi, ele.
Rijkaard. Puskas. And it's Bellingham. Now Hausen. Caicedo. Can he get it through? Spread neatly. He is just caressing the ball. Beckham. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And this is Van Basten. Caicedo. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻𝐿. Oh, good-looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the...
Oh, that's disappointing.
Listen now, yara.
Caicedo. Nice interception. His
What a
positioning
guy
was
now,
spot on. First quarter of an hour gone. Still goalless. Rafinha.
Ora
Van
den nice
Basten.
ginatan like.
Bellingham.
Oh,
Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played. Isco is the team's great visionary. That looks a good ball through.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here.
ora
He
den
was
nice.
quick to react.
Ora lovely
Pass isn't the
de.
best. Tries to play it through.
E.
Oh, some tackle that. Belletti. Out of play for a throw.
Och, jag tappar på resten av skolan.
Aimed beyond the defence. That has been cut short.
Bara det
Roberto Carlos
triste
gets a foot in
skamastan
here,
göra.
and that is expertly dealt with. Sonny. And he's picked out the run. He's found a way through.
Men
Rafinha!
jag måste kapitla det.
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, such a fabulous
Oh,
run,
no.
and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐎𝐻, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those
Para
duels.
gesta som
Well, I
du
thought
sa.
that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Oh, that's fabulous. Dembele climbs up big.
Ja, pardon.
Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Beckenbauer. And it's Belletti. That's Beckham. And it's Belletti. And here's Rafinha. Passing is crisp
Bara
and sharp.
billah bara.
He's a sharp little ball here. Belletti. Beckenbauer. Ball played for Rijkaard. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Dembele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Great vision.
Lyssna göra.
He's shifting through the gears here. So much time. And the shot!
Bara att lyssna göra.
Oh, it's gone in!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I
Oh,
really
crazy.
sympathise.
Goal.
It's a mad world. Players like him doing things like that, it's inexplicable, but it happens and we've seen it.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come
Whoa,
by
yeah.
in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Pass is just off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
So, what can they make of this?
What sort of makes it? Oh,
And the
yeah,
first
nervous.
45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way
That's the
to
start of the second
information
half.
center? Substitution for Galatasaray.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Substitution.
Beckham! And we have our very first corner. Oh, this looks sharp. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Sané. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that was vital. Roberto Carlos. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that's put paid to a promising move. There will be a throw-in. Puskás. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played,
Haydar'la
well
sıçın
stopped.
ya.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. Sané. Good running, strong and
Arada
purposeful.
eksiz Zeves
That has not
tali.
gone well. And he's intervened well there. Ruben Neves makes the interception. Nicely weighted ball. Knocks it into space.
Vay.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
Oraya su Barış. Dara.
Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence.
Karalla vara.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Vara lan.
Now it's Van Basten. Raúl. Raúl plays it in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Köz bana.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of
What a
effort.
move,
They're giving as good as
Sarah.
they get when it comes to chances.
And this is Sané.
Sırf bu sabıra gel yara.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That's a
Ne
cute
uğrattı
ball.
Ali yara. Aha.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity
Öyle ne
drop
yara
now,
bu
Peter.
taraf.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, it didn't look good for a
Ara
while,
Çiğ
but
Ligindeki
that was brave
böyle
defending
haytarra
and they got away with
kellan
it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble
yara
lay in
la
store.
Sen ne egzir yara. Ne
Rafinha,
yara.
Beckham. Spread it left. Beckham. Aimed in toward. He's got two.
Karalla vara.
Oh, that could cost them.
Well, at least it's earned him a lot of applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Just eases him off the ball.
Şöyle dur.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Beckham is one whose deliveries we all
Karalla
know
uğrat.
about.
Van nasıl?
Ruben
Sen te
Neves.
gânda kem ta yara. Ne yara.
Belly.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another
Böyle
one, and
vay
will
yara.
seemingly keep going until they get it.
Ne yara. Ne yara. Orası bas bağıhtara.
Played out to the right. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every
Orası ne
situation.
yara.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now, can they get him away? Played out to the left flank. That is lovely.
خلنا يا ولد.
And here comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos goes short.
Ay Kezban Karasara.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Good read, needed to be.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Lofted upfield.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's picked his way through. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Galatasaray have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. Puskás tries to pass it through, and this is Puskás. Great ball, and the shot! They've done it! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Galatasaray are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
2 up and very little. That's that, the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
zbyt. O, nicze, naośnika inša. Rıboskarı vankaram egzere boğaç harinara. Kezi bağnara. Zbočkara. Tuhta tipe, bu bir atxapes gerek. Oraya soruyorlar, Amerika kimyasını. Ayak ben batı xalan koru çaş darabın gel. Tünetin geri lasmam tuğ karasından bir dikkat edin. Arada xalan ayak ben. Haygi.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Orası lırva var ha. Vay orası sarı pervan geliyor ha. Orası la var ha. Vay orası. Vay kezi bana kaç pervan kara. Kompanya. Kezi bana. Orayı kaptırdım. Bugün annemden geçti. Ama annemin olamam. Vay kezi. Իշխալ էլ կրվանք կոմպի պաճառով Ես էլ որ անջատվավ вообще ապե Հայ քեզ ինչ անեմ ապե չգիտեմ Այդ անջատվում այլ Որ այս ինչա դրի արա Ես էլ ժամերով չի միանալու, չորը եկավ էսի
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
I think Frank Lampard will be key here, Peter. He's certainly going to be asked to do an awful lot. Recycling, distributing, and of course running box to box.
Yeah, we'll all keep an eye out for those trademark arrivals into the opposition penalty area.
Yeah, those late runs which made him one of the most productive midfielders England has ever produced.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Van Basten. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, terrible pass. Howson. More and more pressure on the ball here. Reinders. And he's gone searching crossfield. Rafinha carries the ball down the right. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's shifting through the gears here. Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Played in deep, he rises! Goal! The breakthrough strike! Lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Knocks it out wide. Bebeto. He has found the way through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That's an excellent interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Oh!
And that is a little undercooked. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well measured. And he was quick to react. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Orayı kezdi bana.
Remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
You know, Haaland!
Haaland!
That is brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And again they hit the front. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Talk about making the most of a momentary lapse in concentration. He was just that little bit quicker and smarter than everyone else around him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rijkaard. Raul. Roberto Carlos. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. He's on it, can he get away? Big chance! And there's a race for the ball. Goes for a shot! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. That was a given, it always was.
Too good, Peter, too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Լավ պրծանք, այս ասելի կոմպանջը տվավ 36 միավոր headbearing մերրաստի պեր մի քիչ սարեդնի խաղցոներ որն են մի քիչ մարզանք անենք էլի որ Ինչի թողում ստարտելի Այսի ուժող արա Այսի ուժող տաստավ ունենով է Ոնց է ստոտոտի հայեր Զոր ամեն
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's got full. He can get that clear. Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? Rafinha. Bellingham. And it's Van Basten. Played into space.
Ora nog då, tomorrow.
Out of play for a goal kick.
Svagt, typ.
Yaya Toure. Ambitious ball here. Nicely worked.
Ora var en ara. Ora la var ett typ.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Nesta makes the interception. Pass is intercepted. Dragon takes control of it and he's on the move. Ibrahimovic. Bellingham looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's De Bruyne. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Belletti. Belletti. Deep cross. Cleared without hesitation. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. De Bruyne is fouled. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Incoming to chance!
Dobre.
It's there! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentrate.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's Van Basten. Rafinha. Baron. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He has found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defense. And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's an imaginative pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Belletti. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Gullit. Is
Oh,
there any
no.
support? And he shoots!
Oğlum laf bırak kanka.
Oh, and they
In the
really
swing
should have been
toplasanız
made to
golü.
pay.
Baktık dedi. Tıkan bu çınarıyım öyle. Vaporun. Baktırayım. Bu barta böyle hoş kısa.
That's been cut out, well played. And that is as far as they're going to go. De Bruyne. Looking for the run. Great ball, and he's in here.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, he's been caught on it
Offside.
here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Yaya Toure. Gattuso.
Oh, hara.
And it's Gullit for Yaya Toure. Sunderland finding their passes. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think
Aralarında
the
ne
opposition
yarım
saw
var
that pass
çıkar
coming
çık.
a
Ha
mile off,
sıkıntı.
and it wasn't the best decision.
Ara sıkıldık tabii.
The most accurate pass. Gullit. Now it's Baron.
Ara
It's
kapet.
Ibrahimovic! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Çok ayma pırtıyım. Liggerim.
And there is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half.
Well, Peter, it's 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Yeah, ara kuvvetli man.
Rafinha. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos, very much a man of this moment. Haaland is onto this. Thinks one through.
Oh.
Oh, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Van Basten. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's
Ara la
driving
bara vunta
forward.
Ergarson'un votları var.
Nesta did well to
İndir
emerge with the
metre
ball.
para.
That's a contest to keep an eye on. Searching pass he's played there.
Oh.
Gattuso.
Oh.
Ibrahimovic.
Ara maça galipsin
Early
para.
stages of the second half, and still two between them.
Aha. Pırtan kesin
It looked as
pırtan.
though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Might want to be
Oh,
careful there.
ara.
Batistuta.
Ora la mecru
Oh,
votanku.
now here's an interesting matchup. Rafinha.
Oh, ara.
And here's Batistuta. Van Basten on two now and looking for three. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Ora la.
Bergomi. Belletti. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's Rijkaard. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Beckenbauer. And it's Belletti. And Rafinha. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Yeah. Ora dinda veli ara.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's picked his way through.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
And it's Ferdinand. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good
Ja,
from
dat
him.
moet hem
Bounce of
aanvallen.
passing
Ja.
here, really easy on the eye. He won't be
Hullet
happy with
din
that
ja.
one.
Heet dat vinkelgoal.
Bullet! Bullet!
Maar de natur is
It's a
scharing.
goal! Just one goal
Nee.
now. Game on. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Havvajara gol tabii bunlara. Israr kim var? Öyleyse.
Substitution on the field. Number 12.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 15.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Yara बहुत सारा वर्ष हमारा बाल में या फिर कायनात था.
Out again for a throw-in. Belletti.
Para gönne ara.
No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Baggio.
नहीं बहुत सा हेल्लो.
Well, Jim, it is
What an
abundantly
opinion,
clear
man.
that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been
Yeah,
halved,
that's
Peter.
clear.
And because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of
Sharp,
shock for
yeah,
them.
interesting.
And it's going to be very
Wow.
interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
And
Yeah.
he's there to make the challenge.
Why? This is but cool.
And it's Baggio. Sunderland looking to pass their way through. It's Ronaldinho!
Rısırım da yarış pası da.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Sunderland with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Öyle çıkalım bir kovara.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ne yara marçka.
Ronaldinho. Played out towards the right wing.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Allah var.
That's a throw-in. That's a good run he's making there.
Ora. Abre.
Oh, what a mistake! Rafinha puts a cross in.
Ora lendin ne? Ora.
Well, it's probably safe to
Let's
say
not
now,
play.
Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
La fırtın sonra.
Always going over the top. I think we're just about done here.
Oh.
And that has left him in a heap. Belletti.
2 added minutes has been
Beckenbauer.
indicated.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Gattuso gets across and deals with it. Brilliantly cut out. Beckenbauer. That's that, the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football.
Korosmlik mi olur? Evet. Care basmede sete kabet. Ko banjet bas bichakam. Het evet zile. Joget var. Ko basanjet bir amaram kayve. Eso è che brusna. Real Madrid. لا ولا استقرار من احنا لسين شغالي.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Son.
So it's away we go then. Well,
Yeah,
2014-15 was one of the greatest club seasons ever for many Catalans, clearly, but here is one of the key players in that remarkable triumph, Neymar.
Absolutely. I mean, they were very good from the start, but they just became unstoppable in the second half of that season.
And many say it was that game against the boys from Madrid when they donned the cloak of near invincibility. A game where that much lauded front three really did deliver in style.
Yeah, and they combined for all 3 goals. And it was Neymar, of course, who got the first of them.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And he goes cross-field. Belletti. Rafinha. Oh, what a ball! Has a look up and drives it forward.
Oh, خلاص.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side,
Got a
dogged
lot.
defence on the other.
بخاطر قصص ريكارد بيل.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's intervened well there. Now it's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻𝐿. Engages and forces him off the ball. Van Dijk. Beckenbauer, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Oh, that's superb. Shot could be on, and a chance!
What? خلاص.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Nuno Mendes. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer. First quarter of an hour gone. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Still goalless. Pass somewhat off target. Rafinha. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neymar running with the ball. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
ولا شي اشتراك بجد.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And here's Neymar. And he was alert to it. 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿. 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿 is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, it's Van Basten. There's no flag. Lovely feet. 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿. And Rafinha. And here's Sané. He's in a good position here.
ماتش فوق ترى.
Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now, can they get him away? And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rafinha tries making a foray down the right. Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. He's had a
Adamlar
shot!
müthiş gol kiden sonra.
He's scored! He forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Yeah, just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁 is onto this. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, nice touch. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁, no way through, so he's having a go. It's off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Nuno Mendes is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Now it's Rafinha. Some good work on the right flank here. Look at the space here. Shot at goal!
Vay.
That is doing no harm at all.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Costa Curta. And it's Mendes. Van Dijk. Rijkaard. Costa Curta. Howson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Olise. He's having a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's bounced back off the post. And he's gone backward here. Madrid have reclaimed it. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
His way to the information center.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Sané.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckenbauer. Madrid have a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Beckenbauer. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. Looking to play him in. Rafinha picks it up out wide. Flash. Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Lovely bit of skill.
Ora, hakara.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
Filistin ne ya?
And this is Inzaghi. It's
Ay
Inzaghi!
Kezban.
Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest.
Hadi
Real
çık
gut and
kamera.
thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Van Basten being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He's beaten the keeper,
One more.
but hit the post. And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Beckenbauer. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Allah, what a
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Rafinha hurtling down that right flank. And it's Sané. Succumbs to the pressure. That's been cut out, well played. Kagawa. Rafinha.
Allah, what a...
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Belletti.
Burada sarıp şemce bu çok atar bu.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's shifting through the gears here. Cross into the box. Oh, that was vital.
Ay Kez.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's found a way through. He's gone for goal.
Nasıl gol
It's
attı?
loose and there's a race for the ball.
Aa,
Neymar, and this is Neymar. Shapes to shoot. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Oh, it's a great ball here.
vay mı?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ama siz lan.
Neymar,
Filistin ne ya?
and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Defending was strong and firm. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Rijkaard. Out to the left it goes. Kökçü in with the challenge. That's a little off target. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution.
Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Now it's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. Mendes
Şöyle ne var
spots it
aslında? Şöyle
and
de-
3
intercepts.
minutes added time.
Vitinha, chance here to counter. Rafinha,
Vay.
oh, nicely intercepted.
Bu
Added
çok
time is
güzel.
up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of run.
Ay arkadaş.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene. But
And a chance! In for the pieces! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. And he's away. He's through, it's one-on-one. Oh, the movement is slick. It's Snyder! And that has skimmed the
To jest
post.
bona.
Oh,
To
did the keeper have that
jest
covered?
super.
I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Beckham running with the ball. And here's Sané. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Steaming on goalwards. Nicked it back promptly. Sané. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative. I
Orada-
would say both must have come in with a view of not making any early
Orada
mistakes. So
Günay-
we're seeing some conservatism here.
The ball is bounced loose now. He's in a good position here. And it's Belletti. Lovely bit of skill. It is a corner. And it's been taken short. He's got the goal! And that's off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
James. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And this is Perez.
Yeah.
Played in by... Oh, what a... Oh, crossbar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Ama tutuyor mu? Vay ya.
Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Beckham! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Opts for safety. Rijkaard. And it's De Bruyne. Whistle's gone, that's foul. What a save by David Raya! Chooses to go crossfield. Oh, that's a key interception. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Perez. That's been cut out, well played. And no, that is pretty much the end of... Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that'll be a goal kick. Schneider takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Sané. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vardiol spots it and intercepts. Rodrigo. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well timed, excellent interception. Changes him with that pass. It's a good ball out wide. Xabi Alonso. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. Tries to play it through, and that could set him on his way. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Back into the middle. Good read, needed to be. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Vay anayın.
Vital.
Eşitsiniz kısa vara.
Bellingham played out towards the right wing.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aims beyond the defence. He's onside. Oh, just skips past his shot at goal.
Abi.
It's in.
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Up he goes! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Oh, brother.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. De Bruyne.
Allah vara. Allah vara.
And here's Haaland. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Sané.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Out for a throw.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Knocks it into space. He is through here. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. De Bruyne picks it up out wide. No, he's not getting past him there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Upamecano gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Belletti. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Upamecano wins the duel this time. Schneider goes steaming forward. Xabi Alonso. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
No way through there.
All right.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁 is the team's great visionary. Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne. Beckham. That has been cut short. Bellingham. Haaland. Oh, easy pickings there. De Bruyne. Beckham. It's played through for him. De Bruyne gets into some space. Very nicely done. Played into the middle. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a pretty loose pass. De Bruyne. Plays a sharp little ball here. Hangs it. Chance! Schneider! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckenbauer. Oh, some tackle that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Schneider going face to face with his great rival. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Belletti. Schneider, given the lift of his goal, nice, ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Sane has been caught there, it's a foul. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 13, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 21, Xavi Alonso. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 12, el dorsal 10, el dorsal
Kagawa
6.
will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Wow, look who's involved.
Belletti. Rafinha. He's found a way through. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rashford gets into a good position. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Great vision. And this is Inzaghi. He's shifting through the gears here. Ah, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Vinicius Junior, shot could be on. There's the man who... And that is as far as it goes. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Well, Filippo Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run...
Has a shot! Oh, it's come loose. And it's Roberto Carlos. Crossed into the... It's a mighty effort! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rafinha, nicely weighted ball, and the shot's on here, and he shoots! Danger averted for now.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Rafinha, and it's Belletti. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. That's been cut out, well played. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Voilà, 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐒𝐿.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐒𝐿 is always looking to break lines. Beckham might just make this. That is a great pick out. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Boy.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Just eases him off the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Sané. Good take, and is he in? He's had a shot! Goal! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Filippo Inzaghi.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now that's well seen too. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Lovely pass, but can he get... Beckham! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford. Golden opportunity wasted.
Turning
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Big chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ukraine have their second corner now. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Dunk.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
They get a throw in. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Belletti. Now he's off and running. No, that's been intercepted. And he's got the beating of his man. And there's the shot! 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻𝐿. He's got away. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Looking for options for movement. And he's cut it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Messi. Dunk. Here's Roberto Carlos. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other.
Substitution.
This game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Gets his head on it! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Vieira. Now it's Pelé, and he's found a way past. Oh, important interception. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Pelé is flagged offside. Beckham. And that's been won straight back. Dunk with the slide tackle there. De Bruyne looking to get on the end of this. De Bruyne showing good feet. 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿. Now it's De Bruyne. Pull it. Still just a single goal between the sides. Cafu. And that pass just didn't quite work. Not the most convincing of passes. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely, now then. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
De Bruyne has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Filippo Inzaghi. And here's Messi. Now it's Pelé. And he's quick to snatch it back. Right. And the shot! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Belletti is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Sané. Now it's Pelé. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Ibrahimovic. Takes a shot! Goal, Ukraine! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And now he has two. Ukraine get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now that is a hefty challenge.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Great vision. He's found a way through. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Decent chance! In he goes again. And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
22.
So, all square and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Neymar. Number 10, Rui Costa. Number 23.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Number 6, Maldini.
Now it's
Number
Cruyff.
27.
Well, that
Silvestre.
might be that, Peter.
Substitutions
Maybe
taking
both sides
place.
just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Vieira. Looking for the run. Sané, he could be in here. Tries a shot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Shoots! He scores! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude.
And Beckham! Can he get on the end of this? Played into space. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Bellingham, and that has left him in a heap.
Injured.
A heavy challenge. Driving on and making good progress. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Sends it crossfield. Now it's Messi. And it's Albert Ferrer. He has found the way through. Ball comes in. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
And it's Bellingham. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Sané. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bergkamp receives it in a wide position. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Selmakers. Rafinha gets to show off his quick feet. And here's Sané. Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Right, Kenzibon.
Referee's given a throw. He's found a way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's been cut out, well played. Approaching the half-hour mark. Still goalless. Belletti. Turns back here, probably the best option. Roberto Carlos, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Bellingham. And Rafinha. Pass somewhat off target. Good ball, good take. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Roberto Carlos. Dunk. And the keeper's got it again. Pickford, a keeper with complete command over his defence.
Order?
Tries to play it through. Messi has it in a wide position. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been
Right?
handcuffed.
Bergkamp, well read, and the danger is averted. Salamanca's with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And it's Bellingham.
İşte böyle spası.
And that'll be the
Laf
final
kanatlı
action
Tagila,
of the
chilling.
first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to
Kanatlı
get on the
Pallopella.
score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9. Lascia il campo per
That
il
gets things going for the second
11.
half.
Ibrahimovic.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Ah, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a throw-in.
Kulüne
And it's
ya.
been given away. Now it's Selmakers. Great ball if he can get there.
Kulüne ya.
Pass isn't the best.
Kısa vardı.
Cruyff.
İyi.
Oh, well played, well played. Rafinha. That's good running with the ball. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's decided to go for it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the
Well,
counter-attack.
And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Rafinha. Now it's Sané. Belletti.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. Cross into the box. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Öküz bana.
And this is Sané.
Oralı abi.
Sané is flagged offside. Seedorf couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Verildi abi oraya.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Haaland
Ooh.
receives it in a good position
Oralı
here.
abi oralı. Uszedł zora. Haaland'a kim sordu? Orada spormuyor ya. Zaten çok iyi. Hey, kan açıyoruz. Kalbiyle. Çıkalım. Lokal İstanbul anlatımına var. Çıktı.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Ora level यार.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Ora the level यार.
Now he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And
Ora
Rafinha.
level shot it sir.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Gnara.
Tries to pass it through.
नहीं. Kim para mara çok.
Looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass.
Honestly. Burası
Now it's
ben.
Ibrahimovic.
Concentration
Orada
levels
var,
are very good,
tabii.
and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Harari batla है
Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. This is it then, now or never.
Ora poşpon ne ki? Çok iyi ya.
Looking for options for movement. Beckham. Now it's Inzaghi. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this?
Ora level यार.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Viene sostituito con il numero 21, Thiago. Attenzione, un cambio.
And it's Isco. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Desperate defending required here. Salamakers! He will be livid with himself.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Belletti. Dunk. And it's Rijkaard. Here's Roberto Carlos.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the number on the board is 3. Now that looks a decent ball. Climbs up big! Oh, it's in! Save the best for last! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, football certainly runs deep in the Reinders family, but unlike his father or brother, this guy Tiani Reinders is someone who can take control of the game from centre midfield. I suspect we're going to see a little bit of everything from him here. He's box to box.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right... Applies the finish! No, he's missed it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. De Bruyne. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Now there's a fine ball. Cruyff. Reinders. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. And he cuts out the supply. Just eases him off the ball. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. And it's De Bruyne. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
And the shot! It's there! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Besiktas are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the through ball. Van Dijk with the clearance. Van Nistelrooy. Can he get on the end of this? And it's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐁. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐁 powering forward here.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when
No
a team
foul,
commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Roberto Carlos
Hold up.
gathers from the goal kick. Besiktas look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it
Well,
back,
that's a try.
they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Pass somewhat off target. De Bruyne looking for the run.
Hold up.
Reinders promptly onto that, and that is that. He's a sharp little ball here. Belletti. Lovely feet. Aimed in towards the centre. He's done well to get that clear. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐁 running with the ball.
Doğru Jordan soruyor.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
İyi.
Baresi does really well to win the ball there. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Burası güzel havaydı. Önüne vur da bu
Pass
taraf.
is intercepted. Chooses to go back. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Messi. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. And he shoots!
Burası hızdan çıktı.
And he hits the net!
Müthiş gol.
They have hauled themselves right back
Aslında
into
burası
it.
kaybetme yani.
Well, I always
always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Messi!
Oy ki.
Goal! Besiktas! And the comeback is
Oy
complete!
ki.
Gorgeous, just
Yeah.
gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Aradık.
Besiktas go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next
The
goal.
Neuer and
When's the
Sean.
next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Wow.
Belletti. Bernardo Silva.
Such good technique.
İyi. Anlasın.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book.
Arasınızı ben çıkak. Biricik olur kapatlara fotoğraf. Ya. Ne tekrar kavgayla.
Some good work on the right flank here. Tries to pass it through. He's onside. Shot a goal!
Orayı da oldu.
It's hit the uprights.
İyi.
Picked out brilliantly. Goes for a
Abi
shot.
reslamdı.
He scored.
Çok kötü.
That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's...
And it's half-time here. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite
Just
a
a
half,
quick
this.
announcement. We would like to inform you
What's a
that
good half.
CCTV
They've
is
gone
now
blow
in
for blow,
operation for
and
your
it's
safety.
2-2. So once again, we're underway. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
İyi.
He stands tall and strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Back into the middle, looking to play him in.
İyi.
Van Nistelrooy.
Çıkarsanız bana.
Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, the
Havayı
keeper looks
pasıyla
perplexed.
kalıyor. Koçun
That was
naim.
hit with real ferocity.
Ucak futbolistna do Niang, kap pasıyla kalıyor ve ketmeye çalışıyor. Bunu ne yurtta ve karar ne
Oh, they
yaptı?
could be caught out. Chance!
Barış Beşiktaş gol
He
çıktı.
scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so...
He's having a
Orayı
shot!
kapattılar. Peki.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Roberto Carlos delivers. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And they've got a throw. Van Dijk chooses to go cross-field. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Substitution for Besiktas, number 20, Van Nistelrooy. Coming on to replace him is
Cross goes in there.
number 7.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Besiktas are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Now it's Cantona. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Now he's off and running. De Bruyne, who does have an assist to his name. Chu. De Bruyne. Good, strong. De Bruyne! And the ball's come loose here.
Busy ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Reinders has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And somehow it stayed out. Stood up well to him there. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Messi is onto it in a flash.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Reinders has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. He's going for goal!
Şimdi burada bir papellerden bakar.
Substitution for Besiktas.
Corner number 2
15,
then.
De Bruyne. Number 10, Cantona.
Cleared away.
Coming on the field, number 42.
Ball's gone out of play.
Hewland. Number 6, 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐎𝐿.
Chu. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Sağlık böyle.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And drive! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Referee's given a throw. Chu goes on a run down the left wing. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Chu cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
De Bruyne in with the challenge. Chu. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's picked his way through. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. Roberto Carlos! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. He's tried one! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Offside that time.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's João Palhinha. Bernardo Silva. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And now they can clear their lines. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! And that tested the keeper. That's at the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as neutrals we all love to come and see.
Razı ve heleli çatışıklara. Așa stufte că vă să îngali care mara stânna iara. Martul herbera xalqı mara. Că futbolistleri arı çıkarım xağa. Karets marta. Ce sto cam asta.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Foot in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options.
He's had a shot! Brilliant from Cantona!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
That's a really good execution, Peter, but you have to raise some serious questions about how he was allowed to take a touch like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋. And it's Isco. And here's 𝐂𝐂𝐲. 𝐿-GAMING. And it's Messi. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. 𝐂𝐂𝐲 gets into a good position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rafinha! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. They get a throw in. Nice control. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Cantona gets a foot in here. Well, that looks a decent ball. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Messi. Van Basten was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
𝐂𝐂𝐲. Isco. It's out for a goal kick. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Isco. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. 𝐂𝐂𝐲, the specialist in tearing teams apart. No way through, so back it comes. Isco going face-to-face with his great rival. Driving through the middle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that has left him in a heap. Wriggles his way through. 𝐂𝐂𝐲 purring through the gears. No foul, says the referee. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rafinha. Now it's Owen. Owen stood his ground strongly. Kagawa.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
It's a quick one. It's Isco! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And it's Van Basten. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's got space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Kagawa. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Aber esses postos não
Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Hausen spots it and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kagawa. Isco is always looking to break lines.
Alamor.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bergkamp showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Owen. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Cafu. Messi. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And the pass is intercepted. Rafinha. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar. Rafinha with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋. Now it's Van Basten. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That's exactly...
Oh, what has happened here? Messi. Now it's Pelé. Ambitious ball here. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's been flattened there. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Pelé. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Probing pass. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That pass has been well intercepted. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁 looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐒. And here's 𝐂𝐺𝐽, and this is Van Basten. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And this is 𝐂𝐺𝐽. He gets big. Oh, he's hit the bar. Opts to play it back. Shot could be on. Can he finish? And again they're denied by the woodwork.
Nasıl çeviriyor? Herkes burada. Vay olsun. Ah.
Substitutions taking place.
Isco! Oh, that could cost them.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Vieira. Cruyff. Hazard looking to run onto it. And he's picked it up out wide. Cross to the back post. He rises! No, not the best of headers. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha tries making a foray down the right. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And that wasn't far away. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Dunk is there, and he can get that clear. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Rafinha. Oh, it's Van Basten. Spread out to the left. Isco providing an outlet on that flank.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's a promising position. Cruyff! 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐒. Well, they can break here. And Rafinha. To stop his time, whistle due any moment. Now it's Cruyff. Out to the left it goes. Hazard in acres of space. Hazard! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas
Şeker
shown
bir
in this map.
lukavçı
Thank you
ya,
very much.
siçerim kırvım. Yarallah be. De. Merras kalktığında neden çımkarım kırım? Futbolistleri haşmi kağımı ne lira? Zbančkara. Hiç apmış kağırım kırvım ha. Orayı şimdi çağırıyor adam. Bu pazarı bak kafamızda. Hiç kağım var, jamelo vinç almak lazım.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
We have already started here.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rafinha. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
And here's Sané, and that could set him on his way. Bullish header! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. A probing pass.
Right, Bernard.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Oro.
Now it's Rafinha.
No.
He's in a great position here. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Sané. Could move up a gear here. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Roberto Carlos, very much a man of this moment. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋. And Rafinha. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋. Xavi Alonso. Oh, well measured. He's found the way through. He slings it in. And that's the keeper's ball.
De Bruyne. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Cute ball now. How can he reach it? 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐾. Now that looks a decent ball. Ball played for Owen. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Brne zahvat je različno to, Ricardo Dibile.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐿 is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Owen, tries to pass it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Played out towards the right wing. Sané. Sané! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that is expertly dealt with. Rafinha. And he welcomes it in. Belletti. Rafinha. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Owen. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos.
That's a shade optimistic. Now he's off and running. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Might be danger here. Sané. And they've got a throw. Roberto Carlos.
There will
It's
be
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐿.
1 minute added time.
Decent progress down the left. Out to the left it goes. Played into the middle.
Adams can get it clear. And the first half is done.
Yeah.
Do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out
Don't
pretty
shut
well
up.
so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has
Please be
to
reminded
resist
that
change
drinking is
at
only
this
allowed
stage.
in the areas shown on this map.
It
Thank you
has
very
been
much
a
for your
remarkable
cooperation.
contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
FIFA ustarta zama izabel Belgrami šānu. Viņš pieļuver tas matvērts ir.
Here we go again then.
Ona?
And it's Bellingham. Aims beyond the defence.
Owen. Can he get it through? Owen. Sané.
Hala çıktı vektörü.
Xavi Alonso.
Udarana.
Cherki. Rijkaard running with the ball.
Hala?
Ambitious ball here. Owen gets his
O
head on it!
prestere lan.
Yes! And they are
Love.
cruising away.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
3-0 and things are starting to look
Oh,
awfully
hello.
cosy. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Driving on and making
Oh,
good
no.
progress. Cherki tries a measured ball.
Doğru lovnu.
There's the shot!
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
And this is Owen.
Now it's De Bruyne.
Owen. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Rafinha.
Turns and goes
Hala
back.
evet.
Sané really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's got away. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Znamenje da se vyžbebeli Pakistana. Kam znamenje sakání.
Substitution on the field.
And we have our very first corner.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. Number
Ada Farhal
17,
var.
Sané. Number 6, Rafinha. Coming on the field, number 22, Isco. Number 10, Vinicius Junior.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
21, Bernardo Silva.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Isco.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Looking to play him in.
De Bruyne.
Ay para.
Rijkaard. That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Knocks it into space. Isco is wide and looking to get onto this.
Ora, onde tu
The
favor?
most accurate pass. And it's
Onde?
Memphis Depay. And he shoots!
Isso era bom, rapidinho. Isso era pontuação de pó. Agora eu pego.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 68 minutes is number 17, Rafinha.
Isso. Onde por favor? Vai, Zidane.